Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone else? Hey, Solaris Moon Watchman, how are you? Let's get rid of these glasses. Okay, there we go. Come on, there we go. No, 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 no. There we go. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Watashi, watashi. Konnichiwa, gamisu. Hello, my name is Rochelle's Canadian, and this is the Rochelle's Canadian Show. How are we doing? Happy Sunday shenanigans. Let's get down. So, can you hear me all right? Let's put this down. Oh, someone sent me a message. And it's fine. It's not too offensive, and I'll get over it. Let's put you down. How is everyone? I hope everyone is having a good hair day. How's the Pidgey? Anyway, let's see. I would like to say happy spooky season to us all. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, Lady Paula, how are you? Love you so much. Oh, yeah, we had a good time this morning, afternoon. I woke up and I said, oh, look, it's live. I know. Let's go play. Let's play on the swings together. So, let's have a good time, shall we? Apparently, I have trolls. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow is Canadian Thanksgiving. And yeah, so for all those who are celebrating, I hope you have a good time with you and yours. And remember, don't drink and drive. She's a good. Oh, she has a baby Pidgey. Oh my god, that's so cute. I die. I die of cuteness. That is adorable. Oh, it's so cute. You're so lucky. You're a grandpa now. Anyway, yeah. So I thought, why not? Why not go live? What the hell, right? Why not? Why not? So let me think. Let me think. Yeah, she's a mom. Is you cute? Now, I just thought for anyone who cares to listen on the replay zone or later, I haven't gone on an afternoon for a very long time. Usually I like to go on at night or an evening or whatnot. I know, so cute. I didn't let anyone know in my mod chat because you know what? It's a weekend. I think people deserve their time off. You know, if you see me go live, great. If you don't, that's okay. I want to talk about something that I did that people might not like, but if you've watched me before, you'll kind of get it. Now, it was a couple days ago, and I was thinking, since it was like after the Jewish New Year and after Yom Kippur, I did some personal reflecting, and I decided, you know what? I'm not really one of these people who, like, I don't fucking fight with you. So I decided, after several people had come and asked me, you know, are you just, gonna fight back and forth with Jen and stuff like that? And I'm like, no, I don't want that. Aw. And it's so cute, Watchman. And I just, you know me, I'm like, you can do fair use. You can have your opinion. You're entitled to it. I don't gatekeep people. They can come and go. They can moderate for who they please. My subscribers, they can come and go as they please. I don't hold that against you, and I don't see why I would, because like myself, I like to come and go as I please. I like to watch other people. I like to watch other people's lives. A lot of people do. All of us do. because YouTube is entertainment. And we're entitled to entertainment, and we're all entitled to our opinions, and we're all entitled to mod for who we please, and we're all entitled to come and go as we please. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Gorgeous. How you doing, baby? So I decided, you know what? It was a valid question when my friend said, do you want back and forth with Jen? And I'm like, no. Keyboard issues. Uh, First world problems, right? Watch me. So I went into Jen's chat, and I just was curious if I was blocked, and I wasn't. And her mod saw me, and I'm like, hi, Jen. And she said she couldn't see me, but everyone else could. And I simply said, hey, Jen, how are you? I don't want to fight with you. And that was it. Like, I don't want to fight with her. I have no intention of her. And I don't want any kind of back and forth, because that's the kind of, oh, I'm fine, gorgeous. I'm fine. Like, I just, Jen's not even, it's full of tobacco. Turn her upside down and give her a little shaky shake. Yeah. So I just went in there and said, I don't want to fight with you. And, the moderators were writing what I was writing to her. And I guess she basically was like watching me on someone else's channel, and she just basically personally blocked me, I guess. Like, you don't like what someone's saying about you in someone else's channel, and you're like, I can't handle this, and you just block them personally. And it's like a Google block. So if you want to unblock them, you simply go into Google and you just unblock them, because everyone has done that, I'm sure. And I know Kim, right? But it's relatable. So everyone else is just vacuum it. I mean, hasn't everyone vacuumed their keyboard at one time or another? Anyway, so what was I saying? So they were repeating it for her, and I wrote like Jen is not blocked here. I mean, if she can behave herself, she can talk at once. And obviously, I wasn't blocked in her channel. She had just individually blocked me in someone else's chat. Like, she didn't like me, so she just she blocked me, individual person, so she couldn't, I guess, see me. But I wasn't blocked in her channel. And I said, hi, it doesn't matter. How are you? Welcome. So, I just said, I don't want to fight with you. And I don't remember what, I think some people were sort of being a little bit not happy with me in her chat, and that's fine. That's their independent choice. And not everyone has to like me, like I said before. And yeah. And I just said, yeah, look, I just came here to be nice. I just wanted to tell Jen I don't want to fight with her. And then Jen said to me that I need to apologize for a couple things. And I'm like, apologize for what? I didn't write that. I was just sort of thinking it, think. And I just sort of went, okay, well, have a good live, Jen, and see you later. But I'm thinking, what do I need to apologize for? I just went in there to be like, hey, peace. I'm not going to fight with you. And I still stand by it. I'm not going to go back and forth with her. I'm not going to fight with her. I'm not going to do any kind of live streams about her. I'm not going to do that kind of shit, because I don't do that kind of shit. Like, if someone wants to do fair use on me, fine. Like, if someone wants to go into their live for several hours, I'm going to go snipe Rochelle. Well, sniping means I'd be live at the same time, and then you would be playing my shit at the same time. That's sniping. Just saying. Sniping is if I'm live, then you play my shit at the same time. That's sniping. But you better make sure you're doing fair use, and be talking and giving your opinion at the same time. You're entitled to it. However, um, but if I have to apologize for something, you don't be vague. You know, um, me expressing my opinion, how I was treated. I'm sorry, but I'm allowed to have an opinion, and I'm allowed to express how I felt and feel. You know, I mean, if you want to get detailed with me, that might not work out for you. But don't don't tell me I need to apologize when I come in that, and I'm trying to make peace with you because yikes, that's not a good look. Yeah, I mean, just saying. But last time I checked, when you declare someone a liar and a bully and all sorts of make accusations about someone that are not true, last time I checked, that would require an apology. But I never asked for one because when something is so blatantly not true, I don't call someone out and say, you need to apologize to me because it's not important to me because it's bullshit. And when the bullshit is real, I'm not really that into it. I'm like, no, whatever. But please don't tell me I need to apologize when it's not necessary. Just saying. Because, girl, I just be breathing over here. But if I be being a bigger person and telling you I don't want to fight with you and trying to be nice, don't try and shame me for something that is not necessary. Or not even, like, what? Yeah. Because just because I don't want to mod for you, and just because I've decided I can't be your friend anymore, doesn't mean I need to apologize to you. It just means I'm going to be an adult over here. And that's that. I'm sorry that disturbs you, but it shouldn't. It just means no, I just can't. And I don't owe you anything other than my polite, quiet silence. And I think silence says a lot, don't you? But I don't want it with you because it's not worth it. Hello, motorcycle. How you doing? Anyway, so yeah, just I'm just gonna do my own thing over here. And I mean, accusing me of taking bribes or being on the dark side of the force, honey, what? Don't tell me I need to apologize when the accusations were just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to apologize. Yeah. No. So, yeah, if someone's offering you an olive branch, you need to think real hard how you approach that situation, because I wasn't asking for anything except you to be an adult. So try. You have people who are very protective of you. Be grateful, because I don't have a list of people who are protective of me. I'm on my own. I don't need a wingman. I don't have people, going out of their way, watching other people's channels to, look what's going on. I don't need that. I don't go on Rumble so I can say things that are definitely not okay on YouTube. I mean, other people do it. I'm not criticizing them. I'm just making a statement. I don't do that. It doesn't mean I'm better, like I'm gonna say better than everyone else. No, it's just that's not my shit. I don't do that. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and point fingers and be nasty and do parodies and no. But damn, like please. And you cannot get your fifis hurt if you do some scandalous shit. Like, this is YouTube. You put it down, someone might pick it up. I say that to everyone. You put it down, someone might pick it up. It happens. You're just gonna have to get over it. And just like someone might not like what I say. That's okay. Because not everyone is gonna like me. That's fucking okay. Someone might hear what I'm saying and get bitter about it. Like, you know, if someone goes into Paula's channel and says, Rochelle's Jewish, yeah, and now what? Like, what? You think that, what? What? I mean, I hear the recess bell ringing. I hear your mother calling. Go home. The lights are on. What? Really? Look, either you need to get more creative, because, like, no. No. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna sit over here and just do my own thing and not care. And, like when I say I don't care, it comes with a lot of different things. One, I'm 50. You get very comfortable with yourself at that age. I mean, I was pretty comfortable with myself several years before, but you get pretty comfortable with yourself. Things that bother you at 17 definitely do not bother you at 50, because it's sort of like, yeah, and, or it's like, what is your malfunction? And the answer is, I can't help you. You think that bothers me because I think it bothers you and you're transferring it on me. Or you have issues that I can't help you with and you're dropping them in my lap and they're just bouncing right off because I don't fucking care. I honestly just don't care. I'm not gonna, do the I give a fuck, video response, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It only matters to you. And you sit there or you create videos or cartoons or whatever, and you say, I'm a motherfucker and a liar, but every word that comes out of your mouth is literally the way I talk. Every bounce, every cadence, every phrase is mine. If you don't like me, stop talking like me. If you think it's triggering me, all I think is you look really dumb because you cannot talk like yourself. Do yourself a favor and act genuine. Hey, Carol, how you doing? Love you so much. Anyway, if you can't act like yourself and you can't be genuine and you can't emulate your own personality, who be the liar now? Because who are you? What do you really sound like? How do you really think? And how do you really express yourself? Because, girlfriend, I have no idea. Who are you? There's two babies? Oh my God. We need to have a baby shower, Watchman. You need to act like yourself. Who the fuck are you? Because all I see is someone who was fake as fuck to me, pretended to be my friend, and was my grasshopper. That's right, honey. Like the legend continues, you were just a grasshopper, uh, just pretending and absorbing like a sponge because you had no way of, there was nothing in there. Like I said, if I put my ear to your head, all you hear is the ocean because all you were doing was absorbing what I was saying and putting down because you had nothing to pick up except what I had to say and how I say it and how I think. And you just listen to what I say every fucking life. 3 eggs hatched? Oh my God, muzzle tough. You know, because every time you say whatever I say, I realize you are the biggest liar ever. Because what are you like? How do you talk? How do you think? And what kind of sense of humor do you have? Because, girl, I don't know. I mean, saying I'm weird on like a conversation, um, I am weird because I'm independent, creative, an individual, and I don't imitate anyone because I can sit here and think of what I want to say on the spot right here, right now. Can you? And the answer is no. Sad. So sad. I know, right? Like, you want to be Gen X so bad, it's killing you. You are just listening to other people and picking up what they put down because you can't think for yourself. Sad. You know, I mean, oh, you know, expose, prove that so and so is a liar. Can't you just do your own shit? Can't you just create your own stuff? You're on for 8 hours, and I could be on for an hour and not tell anyone and not advertise and not make a post that I'm planning on going live and get more views, even when it's not a good time for me to go on, just because, eh, you know, you know, because guess what? I, I ain't like, yeah, you know, hey, I feel like going live. It's fine because people just feel like it. Then people come back in the replay zone. Mm, probably not, Watchmen. The thought of going live for 8 hours is a hellscape for me because that's a whole fucking day. That's a whole day. And I have a confession. I, oh, thank you, Annie. You too, gorgeous. Happy Thanksgiving to you, darling. I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow. I love you so much. You know, yeah, I know, gorgeous. I know, Tim. It is sad. Sad. And, like, I'm like listening. I did listen to it for like, I was like on my phone looking for something. I was looking for a recipe for salad dressing. I know it's scandalous. You're welcome, my angel. I was looking for a recipe for a salad dressing. So I pick up my phone and I see that she's live. And I just sort of pop in, boop, because it was in like for my For You for some reason. I'm like, why? And do you know how many people were in her chat? No one. No one. Do you know how many people were watching? Two. And I was one. And it was like, oh God. And it had, let's snipe Rochelle. And I'm like, how? I'm looking up a salad dressing. Like, how can you snipe me? I'm not even online. Intrinsically impossible. But you do you, baby. And she was talking about Bieber, and I'm like, oh, hon, I feel your pain. I don't fall. How can I fall for it? I was just on my phone. Just go to the animal shelter, Annie. There's so many kitties who need good homes. Just go to the animal shelter after Halloween. I told you, you can't adopt in October because of scary, scary people, unfortunately, who are just like Lulu. Just wait till after the 31st, and you can go to the animal shelter. And I don't even think they charge you more than like the $40 adoption fee because you have to get the licensing. And they're already like fixed and they already have their shots. It's like bargain. It's a bargain and a half. I mean, they're fixed and they already have their shots. Just wait till after Halloween, right? The animal shelter already fixes them for you and they already have their shots. And they're guaranteed healthy and they don't have fleas because they give them a flea bath. So they smell beautiful. They're soft. They're ready to rock and roll, pussy cats. So just wait. It's already. Yeah, just wait, Annie. Trust me. That's what we're gonna do. That's what me and Edmond are gonna do. If you tell them you don't have money, they'll just give it to you. Trust me. My neighbor did that. She got her pussy cat for nothing. He just gave her the pussy cat. She had to pay the $40 licensing fee because they're chipped and they need to know where the kitty cat is. That's all. And you know Toronto is expensive. They charge us more because they can. I just want someone with fur who needs a home. They're plentiful and they meow. Yeah, don't worry. Trust me, if you say you're not wealthy, they waive all that stuff. Because my friend is on disability and they just whoop, they just waive it. Trust me. All you have to do is be honest. If you just not like you're not rolling in dough, because they'll charge you all that money because they need the money to support their programs, like fixing and stuff. But if you don't have the money, they just want these kitties to go to a good home. Trust me. Kitties and doggies. And I once saw an animal shelter in California that was giving away a kimono dragon. Um, yeah, well, what do I know, right? Yeah, they're willing, adopt, don't shop. $250 is a lot of money. But, if it's like a purebred cat and you're willing to pay it, they'll charge you. If you just don't have the money, just tell them you don't. They'll just check you out to make sure you're not like, la la, and trust me, it's fine. Oh my god, Marv. Like Marvin? Oh my god, that's the cutest cat name ever. Ah, yeah. Anyways, that's right. Anyways. Ah, I made a whole mess of fresh gnocchi for dinner, so that's what we're doing tonight. Not like anyone cares, but that's what I'm doing for dinner tonight with some yellow and green beans. Boring, but delicious. It's simple. I don't even know what I'm gonna make for Thanksgiving. Probably just dead chicken, and I'm gonna bring it over to his aunt's house because everyone just brings something. That's what we do because his family is so big. Um, we all just bring something. Num num. Yeah, but we all just use it as an excuse to get together and pig out because that's what you do. Yeah, it's a big thing. I'm just glad I'm not sick and I can go. It's great. So, because most of the family is like over 65, but there'll be tons of kids running around. So I better pick up something for them to do. Bring some books and stuff. I got some new Disney movies, so yeah, it'd be great. Too bad we don't have the 64 crayon box. I don't have a mega box of crayons. That's a bummer. Yeah. Um, yeah, that would have been helpful. I wonder if I can grab it. I think I can get it at the grocery store. Come to think of it. Huh. Anyway, I digress. But and my at everyone's aunts, they have 3 new kitties. And their cat just had kittens, so there's gonna be lots of kitties around. So I'm looking forward to that. Those kittens have been promised other family members, so I think tomorrow they're probably going home to their forever homes. So I'll just get a chance to pet them before they leave. Um, well, usually I um I don't know. Usually in my family, if that happens, they just go to a family member. You know, yeah. Sometimes they end up in animal shelters, but that's you know I don't know. I wouldn't be against adopting an older pussycat if there were 2 pair bonded ones. I wouldn't mind that. When you go to the animal shelter, I don't always go like I'd like a couple kittens, but if there were 2 like cats who were like 3 or 4 that we fell in love with, we wouldn't be opposed to taking them. Like we always go with an open mind. So like we already discussed it. So if there are 2 kitties who are nice and pair bonded, we would take them home because we lost our cats so young. So I wouldn't be opposed to that because every kitty deserves a home, especially when 2 cats are pair bonded. Um, I always think that they were an older person's cats and they did pass away and they didn't have a home to go to. So it's always in the back of my head. I mean, a lot of people have gone online saying they adopted senior cats or older cats and they were absolutely lovely and they are the sweetest babies ever. So if you do find like a cat who's not a kitten, who's lovely, don't be opposed to adopting those either. I know I love black cats. They're lovely. They're so pretty. I don't know why they're always the last to be adopted. I guess it's because people are um, superstitious. But to me, they're good luck. I like Siamese, but I think they're best for either like a single person or a family because they're very energetic and they need 110% of your attention. or they need like kids rocking and rolling to play with them all the time, because Siamese cats need a lot of attention, so they need to be in a home where they get a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And yeah, and the Yuki cat who we were fostering was, I think he was one of these cats that needed a family or just to be with me, because he was very jealous of Edmond. He was like, no, my. But he went to a family and he's having a great time. So yeah, this Siamese was definitely a family cat or like a single girl cat. No, he wasn't nibbly. No, he wasn't like a chompy little man. He was more of a kissy guy. He was a kissy guy. He loved to kiss. He would, if you were like sitting there, he would like lick you. He was a kissy, kissy boy. He's a chompy? No, Yuki was a kiss boy. He would kiss you. He would lick your face if you let him. No, he liked to kiss. Why don't you just say no biting? I don't know why he bites. Maybe he tastes really good. Maybe you play fight with him too much. Because Edmond used to play fight with Spaz, and he would just walk up to you and like after he play fight with Edmond, he would just walk up to you, sit down, and bite your nose. Huh? It didn't hurt, but he would just do the bite, the nose bite. Psychopath. I think you play fight with him. I think you play fight with that Siamese, and then he gets all hyperactive and does the zoomies, and then jumps up on you and go chomp. Yeah, it depends on your house. I guarantee if the boys were still here when we had Yuki, he would be a psycho kitty being play fought with all the time. Because my boys used to play fight with Spazzy Boy. He never used his claws. He was a good boy. Like he would pretend to bite you. He'd just sort of do the open mouth and then he'd start licking you. He was pretty. Oh no, my cat's. Oh, he's a belly guy. My cats love the belly rub. They would do like that stretch where they go along and they'd be like, ah. No, Spaz loved his belly rub. Yeah, yeah, Siamese are zoomy boys. But I've always had zoomy cats, so I don't know. Maybe the cat distribution system gave me like non-chompy, big suck, can I have a tummy rub? Are you eating that kind of cats? But they did all kind of kill my sofas, so I've like had 3 sofas be destroyed by the pussy cats. So I had like stuff be destroyed by the pussycats, but I've never had like children or people being destroyed by the pussycats. But all my pussycats would sort of decide, like one individual was evil and must be destroyed, which was weird. Like they were all sweethearts, and then they would just sort of turn and look at someone and just go, rah, and they would just sort of decide they had to die. Yeah, like Chalky was a sweetheart, and then she just decided like one of my cousin's boyfriends had to die, and she literally attacked his ass, and I was like, whoa. And she was not a small cat, she was a large cat, and like someone had to literally scoop her up, and then it was weird. Parrots live for almost a century. Like they live till they're 80 or 90. I mean, people actually have to make arrangements for parrots in their like will and testament. So parrots are great, but you have to remember you actually have to make final arrangements for your parrot, because they will definitely outlive you. So if you're like 50, your parrot will outlive you by 50 years. So you need to make sure your parrot has some kind of legitimate final, like a forever home to go to. Not just a friend who says, yeah, I'll take him. Because people do really terrible things by releasing them into the wild. Like they'll just let them outside and they'll die. and they're used to getting food, and they'll starve and die outside. You, you know, you have to make arrangements with parrots because they're people. They're like people. They live as long as a person, sometimes longer. Yeah, I've known a couple of people who have like grays, and they're really nice, but they live a long time. You need to look it up online because yeah, they're like kids when they're young. They're people. They'll act like a child. So you got to remember this child is going to need care. Yeah. I mean, it's not just like, when you get a cat, they live like sometimes 20 years. I mean, this parrot will outlive a cat by 60 years. So it's literally like adopting a child, and that child will outlive you. But that child cannot get a job and support themselves and pay rent. That's the unfortunate thing. So you just need to keep that in mind. Parrots are lovely, but yeah, they need care. They're great when you have them, but you got to make sure someone will take your parrot. Yeah, you do. Like, I remember my mom said to me, she says, like the arrangements with her kitty is like I if she does not like if she goes before a kitty cat or whatever kitty she has, like it's been like I take the cat no matter what. Like it was a big relief to her because I know if she didn't know for sure that whatever happened, I would take whatever animal she had or animals she had. She wouldn't feel like she could have them because I know it's a big comfort for her. So if she didn't know that for sure, I would take whatever kitty cat she had, um, she wouldn't get one, and she'd be unhappy. But she feels like she can enjoy her pet, her fur baby, because she knows that no matter what happens to her, um, I got her. Like her cat will always have a forever home and be loved. So it's a relief. Some people like because a lot of seniors are like, I want a cat, but I'm afraid to get one because they don't know what's going to happen to them. But peace of mind is a lot for a lot of people. So I understand that because it makes a lot of people nervous. Like my grandfather wanted another cat, but I think he didn't have the peace of mind knowing where his cat would go. I mean, I told him I'd take his cat, but I think part of him didn't want to do that to me. But I would have taken his cat for sure. But I think it was also he didn't want his heart to be broken again because he lost his lost cat just I think after around when his wife, my grandma, passed. So I think it was sort of connected for him. But yeah, I understand. Yeah. Well, I like when people ask me, what's your channel about? And I'm like, nothing. Nothing. It's about nothing. It's just shoot the shit. I have a dead channel. I don't do anything. I make people nuts. That's what I do. So yeah. Uh, I still don't have days when I want to go on. I have no clue. I don't know. But. Uh, yeah, you got to be careful with who you adopt because they're your children. And you got to remember that you need a responsible home for your fur babies and your feather babies to go to because it's a lot of responsibility. It's one thing for you to take the responsibility, but you got to remember who's going to have the responsibility if, God forbid, you're not there anymore? So, yeah, it's hard. Anywho, I think I'm going to go. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. And remember, please treat others the way you want to be treated. Take care of yourself and others. And remember, I love you so much. And I'll catch you on the flip side. And you might see me later today. I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on. So until then, I'll see you later. And have a good afternoon. And this is Sunday at 3:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, I say goodbye. Bye now.